Hello, Mr. Arnold.
Hello.
I'm here today with Mr. Arnold. He's the director of the Asian Pacific branch of Wega, and we're gonna do some Q&As with him. And yes, that'll be the video for today. Wega is a very iconic brand when it comes to coffee machines. Can you tell me a little bit about its origins as well as some of the philosophies you guys put into making your coffee machines?
Okay. Wega was born in Italy in 1985, and obviously, as you know, Italy was the heart, the center of the professional coffee machine for many years. And Wega, when started, always focused on the quality reliability of the equipment. This is why Wega is famous, especially in Asia, especially in a country with a lot of resort, island, where it's complex to reach, because people know when you purchase a Wega machine, it's very stable, very reliable. For instance, you can see in this machine, if you have a problem with the electronic board, could happen, you continue to work with a manual function. Meanwhile, the technician comes, because if you are in an island far away, it might be difficult to get a technician within the day. So Wega always focus on reliability, because a coffee machine should extract a very good coffee, but is a tool for people to run their business. So for us, it's very important our client may continue to run their business whatever happens.
Wega has been in this business for a very long time, as you said. What are some of the key milestones that you guys are the most prideful of?
Okay, as I mentioned before, Wega was born in Italy, but immediately focused to go abroad, to go in a worldwide market. And one of the milestones I participate to is to continue the hard work made by my predecessor to develop the brand in Asia. So during the last 10 years, I had the pleasure to work in Wega, and we developed all the Asiatic countries, from the big one like mainland China to the tiny one like Nepal, but to try to be everywhere. And Wega aim to be in every possible country in the planet. This is our target, to give a service to our client local, but also because we are selling to chain, and we have a lot of big international coffee shop chain. They need equipment and they need service worldwide.
As you mentioned, Wega prides itself on its globalization of its products. So it has a very far reach, as you said, all across the continents. What brings you here to Vietnam? Like, what potential do you see in Vietnam and its market and its people and its culture that revolves around coffee machines?
Okay, so for me, Vietnam is a bit special country, because as I am French, and I always we known about Vietnam. I had a Vietnamese friend at school, and for French people, Vietnam is like a sister brother country. Number one. Number two, Vietnam has a long culture of coffee. Coffee culture in Vietnam was far before the equipment, the coffee machine. So coming in Vietnam is coming in a country with a very strong culture on coffee, and we had to adapt a little bit our equipment for the local taste. But the people here are very young. It's a very young generation, and with a long history and good culture of coffee, it's very attractive for me to come to offer our product to Vietnam.
With the growing sector of food and beverages, what innovations are Wega doing so that it can maintain its competitive edge over its competitors?
Okay, so as I mentioned before, Wega aim to be the most reliable product in the industry. This said, the coffee market changed. We start from Italy, where the people basically drink cappuccino in the morning and then espresso during the day, and we move worldwide. But worldwide, the habit of drinking coffee is different. And we had the push of the Australian market with specialty coffee, and we Wega with a smaller with some high-end machine, we are working on profiling the coffee to fulfill the requirement of the baristas and the specialty coffee segment. And on the other hand, the entry level for newcomer in the market, like in a growing country in Asia, we need to have a entry level machine but easy to use with some feature, and Wega purposely build up a factory in Thailand in order to produce machine exactly matching with the requirement of the markets in Asia. So we try to always follow the market evolution and to offer the product to fit better with the requirement.
As we know, the Polaris TRON is one of the most flagship, you could say, coffee machines that Wega offer. What are some key features that it has over its competitors?
Okay, so Polaris is a very interesting machine. As the other machine in our lineup is extremely reliable, but long time ago we had some touch of design with this LED light on the side panel, with this screen, and in order to give a touch of modernity to the machine. I have a scoop for you. The new Polaris is ready and will be disclosed to us in next October, and you will see the next generation of Polaris, which is very, very attractive. So I cannot disclose to you, but I think the success story of Polaris will continue for many years.
Well, I'll look forward to see the new Polaris, as you mentioned, in October?
In October, at Ost, in Italy, Milano.
With all the questions I've asked you, the relationship between Wega and the market here in Vietnam is very strong. What are your expectations or worries even for maybe the next 3 to 5 years to come in this market?
Okay, so the market is quite changing recently. We have a newcomer from Asia, especially from China, with an entry-level machine with very competitive price. Not the same component as we have in our machine, so we will have to face this competition and to explain to our client the difference in quality for components, but also for ourselves to adapt for this new competition. Try to be more efficient, to have a new product, and maybe with a more entry-level product, and matching the requirement from the market. I see this strength like an opportunity. Like in China, we said when you have a stress is always an opportunity. I take it an opportunity to push us to improve and to develop new product. And I don't see this like a problem. I see this like a potential growth for the future, having more competitive product, always with the quality. We always focus on Wega, because the main things always is the reliability of our product.
Innovation always comes from competition, and I believe that Wega's reliability and its reputation will leave you in a very good spot to face these competitions head on.
Yes. So we will play with the same tool as our competitor. If we need to develop some R&D electronic in China to develop IE inside the machine for the high-end machine with the data collection and data analysis, we will do it. Wega is very flexible. We should demonstrate it when we open the factory in Thailand, and whatever we have to do, we will do in order to really offer to the market the best, the pinnacle of the technology a day.
Thank you for that amazing Q&A. Thank you guys for watching. That has been Arnold.
Thank you very much.
See you guys next time.